Guten Morgen, everybody. It's Monday morning. Uh, gonna bring a little vlog into you today. Today's gonna be an interesting day. We are going to Kinnick Stadium for one of our class trips. We're gonna get a pretty much essentially a tour of the whole stadium, the press box, and the club seating. So that should be really interesting today. I'm gonna try and vlog as much as I can and see where I can get away with videoing. I should be able to. I probably won't be able to commentate a lot. That's not a big deal. I can add those in annotations and tell you guys at the end of the vlog. But start my Monday morning off with a nice cup of coffee, 5 o'clock. Been loving that brand. Plus it was 10 cents off on fuel savers, so it saved me some gas money. Also, got my Triad Orange. Already took that. My 3 tablets. I've only been taking three per morning. Not doing 6 a day, just because I want to keep it to last longer. And when I took my annual pack, I just took the whole pack. That's 1 per day. So it's the same stuff pretty much. The best thing though is the Triad Orange. I think it's also because it doesn't have any dye. I could be wrong, but there's no aftertaste. There's no bad taste when you throw it in. I'm sure if you let it dissolve a little bit, you would start getting a taste. But if you put it in your mouth right away and swallow it with some water, juice, or whatever, you're not going to get that aftertaste. You're not going to get a bad taste left in your mouth. Animal Pet kind of does that, so I usually tend to drink that with like something that has flavor besides just water. That's probably why I led away from Animal Pet, because putting all those pills down and the taste of them, it was a struggle every morning, even though I was getting really good results from them. But yeah, I had a bad experience with them just because of the bad taste. I'll probably go back to them. Maybe I'll try Vitapack. If anyone has any suggestions on that, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'll try that, and I'll try the iron cut pills or the iron pills. I can't remember what they are. I think they're the vitamin pack kind of deal. But yep, started my morning off of that. Got my game day Tropic Fury ready to go for this afternoon. And got my protein. I've been trying the chocolate Arnold Way, and I'm liking it. It's got a little bit of a different chocolate flavor depending how you mix it. I've done water and I've done vanilla almond milk. It tastes great. I'm not gonna lie. It tastes like chocolate milk. Not true chocolate milk, but it's pretty close. It might be because I'm using almond milk too. It might make the difference. I ran out of the chocolate almond milk because that's my favorite, so I end up drinking it by itself for the most part. So I didn't get to do the double chocolate whey protein. But I'll do a little bit of experimenting with it. Maybe I'll do a half chocolate, half vanilla, see how that comes out. Maybe it'll come out like a chocolate swirl. Who knows? I got some milk, so I'll try it with regular milk maybe tonight and see how that goes. But yeah, I'm going to try and vlog as much as I can today while we're at Kinnick. Get you guys a good behind the scenes view. And if I can't commentate, I'll try and throw it into the vlog when I edit it, or even just tell you at the end, or put it in notations. But that will be my Monday morning. I'm going to start getting ready. I already got my shower. I got my brand new Tiger Fitness shirt on. I'm loving it. And I'll see you then. We'll see you at Kinnick.
Better tweet it out. New football facility, IPF, or yeah, indoor practice facility.
Down this hallway is a few athletic apartment suites, like the 8.
Okay, so that was the tour of up in Kinnick. I didn't get to really do a lot of talking because we were on a tour. We had someone else talking, and I had to kind of respect that. But it was actually an awesome experience. Got to see the press box, see the presidential suite, see the other suites that they have, the half inside, half outside luxury box. That was pretty cool. They gave us some pricings too if you want to rent out the space. You can do the 24 person suite, or up to 64 presidential suite. It's $75 an hour, he said, but with a minimum of 5 hours, which realistically is not bad. You're getting a great view, especially in the spring or the fall. Winter might be a little hit or miss just because you're not going to be able to see the field if there's snow. But definitely a great atmosphere to host a graduation party. I know people have done wedding receptions or practice dinners up there. I might consider doing a graduation party there for $375 for 5 hours, and I can get catered in house. Might be only $400 for a graduation party. That might be a route I might go if I don't do just a private dinner somewhere else. But I think it'd be a nice backdrop for pictures, and great way to end my years here at Iowa before I go into the real world of working. But yeah, that was pretty fun. Then I went right after that. I went right to the gym. Got a good lift in. Did my Tropic Fury game day. Best tasting pre-workout I've ever had. I'm definitely going to be setting up to buy a couple more of the Game Day Tropic Fury. I actually might try some other flavors too. If that one was that good, I can't imagine them being too much out of the ordinary, that bad. It does have a little bit of a grittiness to it, but it's nothing that's disgusting. It's not sandy or anything like that. It's just you get a little bit of grit. Not all of it's going to blend down, unfortunately. You're not going to get a completely smooth shake all the time unless you get a mechanical blender and blend it that way. Otherwise, you're just going to be shaking that bottle for an hour or so. It might work better with a colder water. I'm not sure. I just use whatever comes out of the water fountain at the gym. But hey, you know what? It worked. I got nice results out of it. That little scoop I used, it was perfect. I don't need to go any higher with that, any lower. What I might try to do is add a little bit more water. That way I can make it last throughout my workout, so I'm not taking it all in one gulp. I kind of drank maybe almost over half of it before I started working out. I like to try to drink just about half to maybe a third of it, and then I have the rest for my workout. That way I don't feel like I'm dragging towards the end. And then I'll mix it in with water to keep myself hydrated. But yeah, it was a bench day today. I did 315 for a set of 3 or 4 by myself. No spotter. Yeah, that's kind of dumb for me, but I can kind of gauge when I'm on the bench if I can do something or not. To be honest, I probably won't go over 315. I never usually do without a spotter because then it just gets really too heavy, and I don't want to have to trust people around me to help me with the weight. And I don't want to drop the weight either on myself. But I know 315 I can do by myself. I've done it for years doing it that way. 225, anything in 200s I'm not worried about. 315, up over 315, yeah, I will worry about that. I will have someone spotting me. That's when, I definitely use my wrist straps. I definitely have a spotter. I'm taking all the precautions with that because I don't want to drop that on myself. But then I did that. I did a 95-pound or 85-pound dumbbell incline, some crossovers, and some other workouts that I get in there, a little bit of abs, here and there. And then sauna. I need to get more essential oils. I use eucalyptus usually. I'm going to try and get peppermint and eucalyptus, kind of mix it together for aromatherapy, sauna type deal. For one, it makes the sauna smell really good. Everyone that's in the sauna with me really appreciates it because it gets that musty, skunky smell out of there. And it also opens your pores, opens your sinuses a little bit, and we're starting to get in that season where I'm starting to get stuffed up, so it's another way to keep myself feeling good. But yeah, I'm going to try and get an early lift tomorrow. I might do a little vlogging, but there's not much really going on tomorrow besides school and working out. I am going to try, I'm not going to promise this, I'm going to try and vlog this Saturday's home game. I might do a little bit on Friday night because as part of being a veteran here at Iowa, I'm getting the opportunity to be on the field, to present the giant flag with a bunch of other student vets. And we're getting a free tailgate out of it, shirts, gloves, seats for that game against Northwestern this weekend. So that should be a fun day. If I can vlog as much as I can up to that point, I will. I can't promise it because my phone will die in that stadium. That was one of the questions I actually asked the guy that was giving the tour. Are they going to update the Wi-Fi and the cell service in there? Because, as everyone knows, any like NFL and MLB, sometimes if there's overcapacity, you're right there and it's sold out, you're not going to get a good cell reception unless they have boosters and stuff like that. Soldier Field's starting to get there. I haven't been there for 2 years. I'm going to try and go back this year. But they do wonders with that. And since they're a Verizon Wireless Stadium, their sponsor, I'm hoping that, they get those boosters in there because I got Verizon. I don't have any problems with Verizon. When it comes to Chicago, Verizon and Sprint, they're really competitive with that. Out here, Sprint sucks. I'm not gonna lie, we don't have that many towers out here. I've heard complaints about that a lot too. But any of that, I'm hoping that we get better service in that stadium, especially Kinnick. Kinnick, you can never call, tweet, Instagram. Your phone's pretty much just a camera. That's why I'm really hesitant to use my phone because I'm going to use it throughout the day. And if I don't have my extra battery pack, this phone will die in that stadium. And it might prevent me from vlogging most of the day. I don't want to have to carry a charger around with me. I will if I have to because I don't want, you don't want to be in the bar without your phone being charged. Friends trying to contact you, trying to meet up with somebody. It becomes a hassle unless you go home and charge your phone, and sometimes you just go home and go to sleep. So, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Like I said, got my workout in. We had the field trip there to the Kinnick, the tour, which was awesome. Gave me some good graduation ideas for this year. That's all I can really think of. I gotta make dinner. I had a little bit of bite to eat when I got home. My morning breakfast was a Quest bar. I had the chocolate chunk, I think I told you guys earlier. And for lunch, kind of lunch dinner-ish, kind of a snack more so. I had 3 or 4 fried eggs and coconut oil. Best stuff to use. You don't have to use a lot of it. It makes it non-stick so well that you don't need a lot of coconut oil, and coconut oil is good for you. And then that with a pita bread, some pepper jack cheese in there, microwave it up a little bit just to warm that pita bread up, melt the cheese, some Johnsonville already cooked sausage links. Makes a quick breakfast or a quick lunch either way. Everything right there was, pretty healthy. I didn't calculate it into my MyFitness. I don't know if I will or not. I can't remember how many links I used. And I can't calculate the cheese, so that's okay. I didn't really measure it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today for my vlog. And as always, no mercy, no prisoners.